Howdy, travelers from afar. Welcome back to the New Vegas. I did some off-stream things. I actually went to several caves to clear them, since I don't know if I'll be able to return to this area once I'm done with it. So I went to complete the caves and do a bunch of side quests. I just went on side quests. As I usually do. Hello Rio, hello Agatada, hello Beatrix.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of the Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
Whether you decide whether the Sorrows should fight or flee, your decision will set your destiny irrevocably in motion. You will be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision. Okay. So exactly what I was talking about a few minutes ago. But here's the thing. The Whitelegs aren't gonna let us escape. They're not gonna let the Sorrows and the others escape because it's their objectives to kill them all. So we're going to fight.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
I'm gonna increase the game sound a little bit. This is the way the world is. They're part of it whether you like it or not.
No. This is how we made it. And we brought it to them. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, salt upon wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Let's do it.
God be with you.
Has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. Any .45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits, so useless to me. And I got a bunch of stuff that was added in my inventory. Do you still have a shop?
The time for talk is past.
No.
The Lord's work must be done.
Surely I have faster waypoints there. Okay, the fastest waypoint would be over here, and then I have to make my way there. I guess I'm not fast traveling. Wait, was I already pointed in the right direction? No, probably not.
Done it. Take it!
Was I muted for this? But yeah, I did get a level, and that allowed me to get the Meltdown perk. And that's why there was a big explosion there. Wow. Well, that starts well. But I have a countermeasure to this crash now. And the countermeasure is have Task Manager on the other side of the screen. Oh, I think I started the game the wrong way. I might have to fix some settings. If I do edit the notepad. Yeah, I meant to... So I have to use a different starter for the for Fallout New Vegas. And this time I started it through Steam, so it sort of reset any files that I had put in place. Oh, god damn it. Am I gonna have to save every 3 seconds now?
Die where you stand!
Yeah, so now my mouse has acceleration, which is annoying as hell. Because for some reason, when you're in a menu in this game, your mouse accelerates. So it goes faster as you keep moving. Okay, I have to start dropping off some stuff. Maybe I don't need this cave fungus. Sure, it reduces rats, but I have other ways to do that.
Down. Your maker.
Now everything explodes when I kill them. Do I really not have... Yeah, I don't have any fast travel. So I have to actually go down the river. And save every, like, 5 seconds so I don't crash. What the? From where? Ah, there he is.
Prepare to meet your maker. Must have left.
Alright, so I keep following the river, I guess. Oh, I already filled my inventory with more junk. Oops. Okay, I'm about to be able to turn right. Okay, that's one of ours.
Olado nane.
It's time to stop. Oh, okay. Music just decided to start while I was looting a box.
You can nikumpa me.
Oops. That was really close to me.
Good Kalak is.
Is that a shortcut? No, it's a backtrack. What the hell?
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
Okay, that's fine. And I got more junk added to my inventory. Oh, they blew up the way past. Understood. Okay, I cannot do I have to do a melee kill here. What is going on? Am I poisoned? Yes, I'm poisoned. Alright, there we go. Now sleep for 1 hour for a full heal. Okay, good. I got the dead end. Oops. I'm glad I was able to kill New Vegas earlier before it froze entirely. Because that was a freeze.
Ya Atag. The explosions are great.
God damn it. There was a trap. Okay, nothing interesting here.
Anna we withdrew.
Night with you.
To Nuest.
I actually have to let them finish the kill here, otherwise I do an explosion. What are Dark Naturas? I think I picked up a bunch of them and they're not particularly useful to me. Yeah, no, I think that's the poison that they keep using.
We warned you at Syracuse. And
Oh.
you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. Let me talk to Joshua about this.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Joshua, you've already won. Look around you. There's no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect.
Thank you for hydrate and
He's
stretch.
chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, he'll pay for it later. The Sorrows don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life. I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge. Against him. Against Caesar. I want to call it my own. To make my anger God's anger. To justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning. But I'm the one who starts them. Not God. Not them. I can always see it in my mind. The warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake. That's it. It's finished. Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
Yep, level up. Turns out I was muted when I was doing this. So is there any use for having a lockpick higher than 75? Like, does that allow me to open every box I can see? Because I don't think I'll increase it if that's the case. Although I could put repair to 100. That's one thing for certain. Actually, let's max energy weapons. Alright, what are level 18 perks? Only computer whiz, which, not interesting at all, considering you can just... considering you can already do this by loading save. You gain a 50% damage bonus every time a critical hit is scored on an opponent. Is that necessary? Maybe. But honestly, I'm looking at weapon handling. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal for you. Sure. Because apparently I've been using weapons that have strength requirements.
So it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whiteleg spirit was broken, their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare salt upon wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing salt upon wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Where is this? Okay, I'm still in here. Oh, I get a bunch of uniques from this. A light shining in darkness. I suppose that's Joshua's weapon. Joshua Graham's armor. Critical chance +3. Let's go. But now I have to drop off some stuff because I have too much. Oh, I can actually return to Zion Valley if I want. Wait, had I left Zion Valley? Yes, I think I had left. What? I'm confused. Oh, no, I didn't go back yet. I have to keep going through this cave, I suppose. Now I have a pretty cool looking light armor. It's light armor, correct? Light armor. With extra crit chance. Okay, a door to Mojave Wasteland. I'm back! Okay, that's one DLC complete. So if I remember correctly, the last one should be the reunion, right? So I guess we'll go for this DLC next. But first, I have to go... I have to go home. Because I have way too much stuff on me.
Thank you for visiting New Things.
Actually, I'm gonna go visit the other shop. The laser weapon shop, and see if they got some new stuff, quote unquote.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you...
Welcome. I'm afraid I'm going to have to...
Okay, search away.
There.
Oh, I hadn't seen those laser rifles before.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. Of course.
I don't think I've got any new things. Nope, nothing new. I feel like I can't bring any companions to any DLC, so I think I'll leave them here for now.
Obedience is virtuous.
Actually, I'll go answer my question. Okay, no such thing. You cannot bring companions to any of the DLCs.
Where to, partner?
Hey.
I think I'll put the unique weapons in a different place. my spacesuit is completely broken. Thought I had another unique weapon. Compliance regulator, yes. That's an energy cell weapon. But it seems really weak.
High roller suite. Penthouse floor. Casino floor.
Okay, I've cleaned up my inventory. So now I'm ready to go and start another DLC. I kept the Ripper, I have plasma pistol, rifle, laser, RCW. It got both of them. Midnight. Old World Blues is recommended for couriers experience level 15. You are up to the challenge and you have all the you want to carry with you. Examine the satellite closer. I'm ready. Old World Blues.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. What do you mean patient's gown was equipped? I have more weight than before, so I guess this doesn't seem like a bad thing. Spineless strength. Oh, okay. I have no spine, I guess. Door to the sink. Okay, so I'm going to have to find a bunch of holotapes before I can do anything, I guess. Think tank or the big MT? Cannot draw your weapon for some reason. Oh.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Are you the ones who performed this surgery on me?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
What are you talking about?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet?
What the fuck?
Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being
God damn it.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities. Now,
it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises.
God damn it.
If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oroprocessoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Yes, I'm guessing the crashed satellite was yours?
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. He's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? 8, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
You removed my brain.
We removed your brain. Yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction and shock from bodily damage. Okay.
Yeah, ain't no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
How much surgery did you do on me? I feel like a badly put together jigsaw puzzle.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned. Filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to heal more. Robots are more confused by you and less likely to score crits. Okay.
Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold has been increased by 1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took out my brain, heart, and spine.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius?
Yes. It is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
What exactly is the plan? You're losing me in the generalities. I need specifics.
The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan.
I'll help. What do you need me to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
What are these technologies?
The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly.
The faster I can get through this, the better.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Doesn't sound like my style. Maybe I'll do a little exploring.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Guess I better get walking then.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
There's a perimeter?
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
So I can't leave?
Oh. Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
If there's a weapon you can give me, hand it over. I'll put it to good use.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids... You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Energy cells have a high expenditure rate. Some extra reserve cells could offset that, on top of my 500 plus that I already have.
Yes, I believe Watts Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did.
This is a fever dream yet. Yeah, A very long conversation.
Always come up short right before a climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
$150 cells. So these will work in the sonic emitter.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
So this gun you gave me can disable force fields.
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
If there's nothing more, I need to stop Mobius.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Oh, I'll be sure not to tamper with anything, I promise.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
This chip looks like it was mass-produced. Are there other chips?
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, Lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central intelligence should be enough for your needs.
Alright, having a store available would be helpful. It has a store connection, right?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I'm surrounded by children.
Level up. So I asked earlier, but is there a reason for increasing lockpick to higher than 75? Ooh, there's flamer everywhere. Microfusion cell. I feel like I'm going to find a lot of energy weapon stuff here. Bonus damage versus robot's power armor, critical strike, paralysis. Okay. Advanced rad suit. Now that's a lot of rad stuff. Found Dr. Mobius's glasses. Plus 10 explosives, plus 2 int. Does that replace the head? No, it doesn't. I can have glasses. With my hat.
I can hear your penis-tipped feet tromping around.
No, you can't. Appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of chems, assuming one has the knowledge to do such a thing. Great stimpaks.
I don't understand how you can stand those leg things.
Oops. I don't want scrap electronics. Alright, that was a lot of stuff in here.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Are you some kind of AI?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules and habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Never mind, let me ask you something else.
Indubitably, sir.
What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide, sir, with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
I'd like to buy some things.
Very good, sir. And might I venture to opine that a new trilby might be just the thing to complete sir's ensemble?
So, a lot of types of ammo. Sell a few energy cells. You have 14,000 caps worth of stuff that you can... So, if I want to make money, I can go sell stuff to this thing. Sonic emitter revelation. What's the difference? I have a sonic emitter. No, it's the same thing. Mentats everywhere. Okay, interesting. So if I want to get my organs back, I go here. I did not go to Big MT yet. I'm guessing that's the yeah, that's the outside. I gotta go to a few places. There's a X8 research center that I could go.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
I think I will. Oh, I get rats here. I have to be careful whenever I shoot in melee. Because a kill with an energy weapon is an explosion now. Proton axe. Guess I should have one. Yeah, now I'm getting the rats in here. One behind this door. Shotties. I almost hit myself. Ugh. Have a use for cave fungus now. Oops. Proton throwing axe. Oh, I can't shoot through the gate. It's a good thing I can make a ton of stim packs in this place. But maybe I'll use my food.
X8 and X13 and X2 are your destination, non-lobotomite. Can you hear us? You must hurry.
I don't think so. Oh. My camera turns whenever I kill something with a crit.
chance of seed dispersal from botanical gardens predicted in the late evening.
What does that mean? Oh. Might be time to use this. This is indeed an energy weapon. It keeps dying. Oh, are you playing Ironclad? Oh, whoops.
Feel different. Awake. Alive for the first time ever. Is this strange new world around? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself?
Rip. Thanks for the energy cell. I think I got both of them at once. Oh, I saw a health bar. Okay, I have to find a key somewhere. Find 3 student records on the X8 facility terminals. Oh. That's unlocked now.
Students, this is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Attention, commie pico traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you.
Not the commie path.
Turn me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
Which path did you take? The path of least resistance.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
No.
Cardinal. We now turn to the
How could you
Oratrice
judge me?
Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
There's one under braking. Oh. I should have looked. Nice. Reconfigure targeting parameters. No targeting data. I guess they're just gonna target whatever they see. What I understood from the noise. Hull monitor. Going to assume that the hull monitor is gonna shoot me if I run into hulls. Oh, whoops. Welcome back. Good lord. It's one student record. Oh. Yeah, I have to make some distance before killing it. Which causes problems for me. Oh, that's another water fountain. Yeah, that's the problem with my thingy. I just crippled 3 limbs. Okay, in one shot.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls. Like Richie.
Dang it. The second one. That was the first. How do I go forward from here? This is where I entered. Now I can't exit. So I can walk on the force field since I can't go through them. Now, is there a reason to do so? Not really. Where am I supposed to go? It was just a turret system. I miss... Oh, I missed a terminal. That explains. This one spawned out of nowhere. Okay. Oops. I did not mean to take Rad-X.
This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Okay.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
The residential test. Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
This is a lawful use of deadly force. False alarm. Standing down.
Oh, yes! My pet, Gabe! I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't eat the visitor, boy. Don't, please. Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I filled his legs with spare parts. Then he died of psycho-laced dog chow. Gabe, I am sorry I put your brain in a bowl, boy. Oh, who's a good boy? You are!
instructing me to go back from where I came from. Oh, well, I can't. I didn't go fully through here, I guess. No, I certainly did. Thank you for the hydrate, Crownser. How goes it? Oh, there's a holotape. Player grind going strong. That is good. I myself got a second piece of Third Age this Sunday. Which is insane to say. And where is this key? Might switch to bossing for 99. Ooh. For 98. Okay. Rexor would be huge. It certainly is. Okay, I'm lost. I don't think I have an indicator of what I'm supposed to be doing in here. I'm supposed to be going here, but I don't have the key. What's the mission? It's... I think I'm on the wrong mission. That would explain why I am not going to the correct places. Oops.
Let the intruder take it up wherever you buried it. Cave, down, down, boy. Stop it.
Ooh, health regen. LAER. What is that?
Gabe! No! His Cyberdog atomic core! It's active! That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical...
It's an MF cell weapon, so it's energy.
Why the hell did you install an atomic core?
Whoops.
It'll blow when we reach one, right?
I didn't mean to drop it.
All be fine.
7. Yes, 7. 6. Halfway to destruction, measured in clicks.
5 by 5. Someone's coming in line.
4, as in forbidden. Do you hear me, think tank? It is I, Mobius, hacking your freaquinosity.
Mobius? 3. As in we. As in we are in trouble. That didn't rhyme.
2, as in too late. I hope it's glowing up right now in your faces!
I don't get it. Was I supposed to do something in here? Everything got self-destructed, so I guess not. maybe I have to check the digging spots.
So, you recovered the sonic emitter schematic. Yeah, was it the frequency? No matter. It'll broadcast your screams as my roboscorpions destroy you.
Nice. Maybe there's a reason to get science to 90. I'll work on that. I think it's probably the Grim Reaper's sprint that I take. Not really sure what other thing. I guess I could check the list in case something new was added. Wait, actually, better critical. Yeah.
Tail locking on.
I feel like the plasma pistol is actually better than this weapon. It looks like it. Okay, I still have more things to do in here, though.
The Eye of
Ouroboros.
And get a bunch of energy cells back. Sonic emitter EM pulse wave upgrade required. Guess I'm not in the right place for this. Maybe I have to do something else first.
Prepare. Dr. Mobius! Need to calibrate these robo-sensors. I see you. Now I end you.
One of them is pointing in here. One of the arrows.
Attention, students.
Oh, okay. It put me in a different place.
Pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Sonic emitter can now disable force fields. So now I'll go to all of the places that have force fields in here.
Scanning for hostiles.
Oh, this reset.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Scanning for hostiles.
I'll finish this area and then it will be time for me to stop. Oh, right. Don't click everything I see.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long-ago graduate of this hated facility. Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
I dropped the hull monitor or something, I guess. I want to confirm that I actually did grab the record in this room before going. In fact, I had not. War never changes. Hello, Spy Man. How goes it? I was just about to end pretty soon after I'm done with this place. A straight out new person. Yeah, Kitsune. His name is Spy Man. Is there something else in here? Like, I guess it would be in my quest. Find the key to the X8 kennel. Okay. So now I can get the key, I suppose. And I imagine that stuff in here will have respawned. Or not. Wonder how long it would take to kill a Mother Death Claw with a Silence 22. Well, I am not using bullet weapons in, this time. So I will not have to find that out. It certainly would. Oh, okay, it's taking me outside now. I suppose that's the other place to go.
Technologies will be safe. It's my Robo-Scorpion.
can fight back here.
Do not approach the pylons. Pylons are the glowing things. Also, do not approach a fallen pylon. If you see a fallen pylon, call security.
Why are we using a plasma pistol? That's the... Yeah, I only use energy weapons. Actually, I wonder if the sonic weapon would be better here. Yeah, it is no-brainer right now. Doesn't feel much better. Oh. I am dying again. Let's try the plasma rifle. Haven't used it in a while. What are y'all's thoughts on Lockheed Martin CL-1201? I don't know what that is. This is my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Okay, I'm finally not being pursued by scorpions. Google says it's a plane. I'm not very familiar with that either. A conceptual nuclear plane. How would that work? Nuclear power, yeah. It's essentially 2 football fields wingspan plane that uses nuclear reactor, weighs more than a building. It can essentially conquer a small third world country by launching planes off its wings. So it's like a It's like the carrier ships, but in airplane form. Like the carriers from StarCraft. No, those are more like Zeppelins. Basically Star Wars Destroyer. Ah. Yeah, the StarCraft carriers are Zeppelins rather than a plane. But yeah, I am 26 minutes past my schedule. Past when I usually end. So I'm going to save here. And then it is time for me to end stream. Because it is getting close to 11. My time. It's 10:30. Concept seems interesting, wouldn't want it to exist for many reasons. Nuclear powered. With nuclear power comes the challenge of handling waste. Although I don't know if it would generate as much waste as a nuclear power plant. Would it not be, like, really easy to destroy? Like, if it's just a plane in the sky. It wouldn't need to run a runway and could operate for days, yeah. I don't hear people talking about electronic warfare planes being shot down. I guess not. They're essentially just B-52s, but electronic focused. Well, smaller, but still. Ah. I think nuclear-powered planes could replace a bunch of issues that are in current modern planes, such as the fuel. Because I hear that... Well, I've had a few videos about pilots talking about their experiences with the with piloting an airplane, and one of the things that they do is that they have to add a lot of fuel, and that weighs down the plane. Well, I don't fully remember all the details, but sometimes they actually have to dump fuel in certain situations. It's all cool and stuff, till a spicy nuclear brick lands on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would solve some problems, but I don't know. It is time for me to go. Thank you everyone for stopping by today's stream. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. I still have to find a new game to play. Imagine a nuclear thing being shot down, so it would either containment of a lot of area CUX very high in the air, or would contaminate fully one spot. If it crashes in ground, it's essentially small Chernobyl without exploding. I'm assuming that a nuclear-powered airplane would be a lot less of a high scale than a power plant. The power needed for, well, the power that has to be generated for a power grid is probably a lot bigger than the airplane, so I assume the scale of the destruction would be smaller too. But it still would be bad if it crashed. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a raid message. If you want to use it, you don't have to. First one is usable by everyone, the second only by subscribers. And let's go see Minty tonight. She's about to play some Marvel Rivals. It seems like she just switched to it. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. I hope you all have a good rest of the day and a good night if you're going to sleep. And I hope I can see you all next time. Bye bye.